Hey everyone, my name's Danny. I'm the owner of Amber and Oak, and I like to make videos all about the behind the scenes of being a small business owner. And I have a candle business, so I do share some tips and tricks about candle making, but I also feel like it's just interesting to see what everyone else's daily life looks like if we're all doing different things or similar things. And this video could be something of comfort for you if you're looking for someone to kind of co-work with, if you are also a small business owner who's working alone. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to jump into some cleaning, some organizing, some packing orders, and unboxing some new labels. So let's go.
So I ended up spending the day just catching up on some house stuff, putting some Christmas things away. Not everything. Christmas tree is still out. I'm gonna let that rock until New Year's Day, probably. Fresh start in January. But I wanted to take some things down, and then I realized we needed bins to organize that stuff because this is the first year that we've, it's the first year I've been living here with my fiance, and we did collect a little bit of Christmas decor this year, so I needed to get bins, so I had to run out and get those, and then I did a little food shopping, made us dinner. I realized it's 10 p.m. and I still need to pack some orders that I want to get out Monday morning tomorrow, so let's do that together. Let me tell you, I am so thankful for these sale orders that are clearing out some of my holiday stock because I did overmake a little bit this year, and that's okay because I'll carry it on for the rest of the year. People ask for, I feel like I'm too close to the camera right now, sorry. People ask for these holiday candles all year round, so I'm just gonna keep them in my clearance section. They'll just be at discount. This is also a regular customer of mine, and I am going to label them for her because I know she does give a lot of them as gifts all year round to people. I love her. So I'm gonna label them so she knows which is which. Good tidings, good tidings, good tidings. Uh-oh. This is all I've got left down here of the corrugate. I don't think I'm gonna make it through these orders with this cement. No way. We're gonna have to go into the garage. I don't think I can stretch this to 2. No, we're gonna save this for a big guy. But this will probably fit, this one random piece. This is my first time doing an after holiday sale, and it's going really well. Oops, this is what I'm looking for, this little guy. I just remembered my Poe candle, doing Edgar Allan Poe inspired candle for Valentine's Day, one of the scents, and I totally have a Raven wax sealing stamp, and I'm totally gonna use that. I'm stoked to use that. It's like 56 degrees, which is very warm for this time of year. And, you know, Christmas, I think, was like 30 something. It was very cold around Christmas, and it's just warmed up. It's been rainy and misty and humidity, but I kind of don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I need to start getting bookkeeping stuff together for taxes for the last quarter, which is due, like, I think the 15th of January, so once the end of the month rolls around, really gotta get that buttoned up. I went through and I was like categorizing some expenses and stuff in my QuickBooks account the other day, but we still have some more days left in the quarter, so I'm gonna have to do that and just double check everything. I'm a little tired because I really did, not to sound like a broken record of complaints, but struggle with a lot of anxiety and health stuff today. I have emetophobia, which, look it up if you don't know what that means. Struggled with that since 3rd grade in varying degrees. Just been going through a bit of a hard period with that anxiety because I'm triggered. Because I have, like, I guess it's gastritis. stomach lining is inflamed from stress and stuff. So I'm on medication for it, but it's still like bothering me. Like my stomach really hurt today. And every time my stomach feels like that, it's a trigger. So I fight panic attacks, and it's pretty exhausting. And just like the whole holiday rush of like socializing has been a lot. Oh, I love Home for Christmas. This blend is so yummy. This wick's a little long. I'm gonna trim it. Just want to start you off at a good place. You know what I mean? I'm talking to the light over here. Quality control here. We're checking, we're making sure all of these candles smell and look beautiful before they go out to the customers. Yes, I am in a different pair of pajama pants. Don't come for me. This is just how we do it here. We lost some good men down there. Had to take the sweater off. That one is packed. Now let's do the next one, which is Good Tidings and Holiday Hearth. If you happen to be watching and you're a customer and you shopped the post-holiday glow sale, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. While I'm packing this order, I want to talk spring scents. If you are a candle business owner, are you testing some spring scents right now? What are your go-to, or what are your most interesting spring scents that you're gonna try out this year? I feel like my customers, and I could be wrong. I feel like I could definitely be wrong. It may just be my own fear and preference, and just, I've done a couple polls on Instagram. I feel like people really don't love the floral scents. I don't love the floral scents. I like doing floral scents in my own way, kind of like blending them with something sweet or something woody or something fruity to, I guess, alleviate the whole grandma powdery floral aspect. I don't love that type of floral. What fragrances are you thinking about adding to your spring collection this year? I have my spring collection figured out. It's kind of a theme, which I love to do for spring because I feel like I am spinning aimlessly if I try to do like a spring collection and just pick like floral scents and fresh scents. I just do so much better with a theme for spring, and it just goes so much better with like the whole storytelling, branding aspect of it all. And I am so stoked. It is, oh, I wish I could live in this spring collection that's coming up. And I guess I'm doing some not so springy fragrances actually for a couple of them, and some of them are like very springy, very fresh, just making it my own, not really following any rules as far as spring scents go, and seeing how that ends up working. I mean, people might be really confused, or they might be into it because it's a standalone, timeless type of idea that I have, and I don't know, I really like that. I really, really, really like it, and I might do something similar for summer. Not really sure. I have some, I feel like summer I might even do a more scaled down version, if that. I don't know. Thinking way far in advance. So yeah, let me know what, I just unplugged it. I'm curious to see if any of the candle suppliers like Candle Science might come out with some new spring scents, or I don't know. I definitely will try them even though I have my whole collection set. What are your favorite scents? Do you do a lot of florals, or do you kind of stick with some like fresh notes, some fruity notes? I've always wanted to do like an Easter, kind of Easter candy bunny type candle. That would be really fun, but it's not as big of a holiday for candles as Christmas and you know, like the whole fall season, so it's a little bit of a risk, I guess. I did Mother's Day candles last year, and Mother's Day gift boxes. I did sell a few Mother's Day gift boxes. Nothing crazy. That's something I actually didn't plan for yet, Mother's Day candles. I don't even know what I look like right now. I was getting way too hot, so I put my hair in a bun while I finished packing those orders, and I need to get some wax melt samples ready for them. They're all in their boxes, and this is the last one of the pieces that I will put into the order. And these are great to help a customer decide what scent they would want to try next, or if they've tried these already, they can just use them in a wax melter. Don't have a ton on hand. I'm gonna have to pour some probably this week to prepare for Valentine's Day samples in orders. That's what it looks like. Hello, it's the next day, and it's time to organize down here a little bit. I've quickly realized that I'm not able to get things done. Maybe not so quickly, but I've realized that just the clutter is affecting the productivity here, and just feel a little more stressed when things are all over the place. So I'm gonna take maybe an hour, half hour to an hour to put things away, organize a bit, and get this studio looking a little bit better before I start working on some more candle stuff. So let's open these packages. They're from Birch Bottle. I get my lids from Birch Bottle, and I get my jars from Liquid Bottles, just because Liquid Bottles doesn't have the gold lids that I use for my 9-ounce jars, and I usually put them in a Tupperware. So let's unbox this together. They've been sitting here for a while. I also got lids for my double wick jars. Kind of scary. There's no packing peanuts in here. So these are really susceptible to denting. It looks like they were banged around a little bit, but I don't know if I see a lot of damage here. There's some markings, but it just stinks when, like, sometimes, like, I'll get a shipment from whatever supplier. I've bought jars and lids from so many different, like, East Coast suppliers, and there have been a few where, like, almost half of them have marks, and I'm, like, dumping them out. Like, I can't take that loss as a small business owner. But these look okay. There's some little minor things, but for the most part, they all look fine. I think we're good with these. These are the big lids. And I'm very thankful that I'm able to get to a place in my business where I can purchase this kind of stuff in bulk and save a little bit on the back end. And I hope as I grow, I can just continue to do that and find ways to get the cost of goods down, especially when it comes to shipping costs. This is what's hidden at all times, this mess. Some helpful shelving and extra storage. Over here we have the graveyard of heat guns. This one, I don't even know where the shield went, but it does still work. It's just, I need to take it apart and clean. I guess this maybe pops off somehow, hopefully, or just unscrew the whole casing and clean it out, because every time I use it, it blows fuzzies into the candle wax. And this one I could throw out actually, because it doesn't heat up anymore. And then I got my extra 14 by 10 by 8 boxes. These are great for shipping like 6 or more candles. Garbage pail is all the way over there. This is so unwieldy. I feel like I wish I could find a way to put this on some sort of a roll thingy. All right, usually I do cut this into strips. It's so much easier to store this that way because it doesn't stay rolled. It just flops around and it's hard to find a place to store this that's not in the way. So let's cut this into strips. All right, I'm just gonna fill this box up with pre-cut pieces. Usually if I have a launch coming up, I will like cut a whole roll and have them all ready. But just gonna do a little bit for now. I just magic erased some walls over here and over there, and it feels so good to start fresh. It's January 1st, Happy New Year, and I haven't just been doing a lot of organizing and cleaning. I put Christmas stuff away upstairs still. I feel like I've been just saying this nonstop, but I've been doing a little bit every day. And today I need to pour some candles. Tomorrow is Label Day, so I'll have you join me with that. But for now, I'm going to fill this little guy up with some wax. Oh, you're not even on. That's why you're not melted. Holy moly, I forgot to turn it on. Thermometer. Can you guys even see? Oh boy, that spilled all over the back. Why do I clean? Because then I'm just gonna do this right after. Oh. In this blend, I'm using Candle Science's Fireside in a very, very small percentage because it can be pretty strong. Quite hot, so in order to reduce the temperature so it's ready for fragrance oil sooner, I usually give it a stir or two or 4 or 5 or 6. What happened? This whole thing is coming off? Oh boy, I didn't even feel that. The beauty of these countertops is they're made out of like a stainless steel material, so you can just heat gun that wax off easily. It does leave a residue though. Okay, so I do like the double pour method now. I think I've told you guys in other videos where, oh, there's a little glue in here. Get out! It's like spider webs of hot glue. There. Where I will just pour kind of halfway. And then I'll top off with way cooler wax for a smoother top. And if I didn't have to break for dinner right now, I would just keep going, like keep adding wax. Or I would just like start the digiboil and make more. But I mean, I only have a couple more to like top off. These are just like a little low and a few more over here, so I would just probably keep loading it up into the Presto pot, and I'm like editing a video at the same time over there. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up my camera. Usually I do this on the top of the digiboils. And then I will move this until it's into frame. Usually here, let's check. Need to be, right, so I can see that from the camera. I'll show you what this looks like. And now I can go upstairs, cook dinner, and check on that with the camera and make sure it's not cooling too fast and hardening. And if I see it starting to get to the consistency that I pour at, I'll just come downstairs and I'll pour the rest of these so I can have a smooth top or smoother tops with soy 415. And that's what we do. That's what we do for the soy. It's about to get sloppy. We're at milkshake consistency. Let's pour and hope for the best. It's a little messier of a pour because it is so thick and I have to stop closer to the top. You know, I'm not saying this is the best way. It's just so messy. I'm gonna do pancake. Pray for me. Sometimes this guy just does me wrong. Switch over to pancake. Pouring over the top of another pitcher just in case that stopper is not in all the way. I also always recommend 2 hands on this to stabilize. Yeah, me and my pancake batter dispenser are just not always the best of friends. She seems to be working okay right now. I think I overfilled that one. Dang. Probably only have to do one more pitcher tonight and I'll be done with my Valentine's Day pours for my launch. It's January 1st. Not bad, you know? Not bad. We are prepared. I feel like every year I just get better and better at preparing collections in advance. All right, so the thing about pouring this low temperature is getting these wick centering tools in time before it actually is fully cooled. It is a bit of a dodgy thing, but if I double poured them, usually it's pretty much in place already. Some of them it just needs a little help. Mess. It is what it is. It's a candle making process. We're making a mess. Okay, let's put a little bit more wax in the melter. I'm gonna make one more batch. Honestly, I should probably make some wax melt samples too, so get that ready. Right now. Okay, wax. Look at these beautiful tops. Labels are here. Let's unbox these labels together. Ooh, okay, got my signatures on top. And spring. Wow. Oh my god, this is my favorite one because it's green. It's a sticky lizard. This is my first time ordering this style of labels. Very limited edition, like special foil. It has ever so slightly burgundy sheen to everything that is that color. So these stickers are going to be for the boxes of the trios. I guess anyone who purchases all 3 candles for the Valentine's Day collection will get that label on their package somewhere because I did order a good amount of them. So those are for the collection. And then these are the individual candle labels. Did end up being a way cooler tone, but with a silver overlay for that metallic look, it definitely is to be expected. The only other thing is like in here is like a picture of a book and you can't even make out what that actually is right now. So not really the best. I think it really is that silver that makes it hard to see. The only other thing is like I did order samples and you can see the book. So it's almost like it came out darker on the labels that I'll actually be using. Can you guys see the difference? These are the samples that they sent me for free. You can see the book. And this is my order of labels. You can't really see it. It's not like the worst, it's just really dark, and this one is way more clear for some reason. but I don't know if I'm going to have them in time if I have to reorder them because I want to launch Valentine's Day soon. There's always a little surprise, right? But this one came out good. This is going to be my second scent in the collection. This is a brand new scent. It's called Forbidden Romance. Blackcurrant, jasmine nectar, amberwood, and tear smudged love letters. And then the third one in the collection, this one is going to be called Telltale Heart. Not directly Valentine's Day, definitely Poe inspired. Cinnamon bark, glowing embers, smoked cedar, and a ceaseless beating underneath the floorboards. I was going to label. I don't know if I should keep this and see if they can do something. They are usually very quick to respond, so I'm going to send them an email about this. And then maybe I could just label these two for now. If it seems like it's going to cut it too close, I'm not going to be too picky and I'll just roll with it, but meh. Don't mind the rubber bands. These are my signature candles. We've got Storm Chaser. I ordered for the 7-ounce size and the 12-ounce double wick candles. We've got Cottage Kitchen, Barefoot Frolic. These came out so beautiful. Ooh, that baby is strong. Let me tell you, if you ever get paranoid about your candles not having a cold throw, it's because you didn't have the lid on while it was curing. I will leave candles just sitting open and I'll get paranoid and I'll get nose blind actually, where I'm pouring lots of candles, I'm smelling lots of pure raw fragrance oils as I'm making candles, and then I'll try to sniff my curing candles and I'll be like, I don't smell anything. If you're testing candles, if you are just curing candles without the lids on, make sure to take a little break, go outside, leave the room, come back in, and then smell the candles again, or just put the lids on and have them cure with the lids on because they will smell much stronger. I mean, world of a difference curing with the lids on compared to just sitting out. It's trapping all that scent in there. And if you are in a candle studio that has lots of different scents floating around, I mean, how many fragrance oils do I have under here? A lot. That's all mixing in the air and can affect your nose. Nose blindness is really a thing. So I do have a lot more to go. I'm going to be labeling the whole signature collection. It's a bit repetitive. I'm not sure if this is something that you guys want to end up seeing because it's just doing the same thing over and over again. I always say the comments are open for any requests that you would like to see. I can definitely take them all into consideration when I'm planning my future videos because I would love to provide you some value in my content. So when you come here, maybe you learn something, or just feel like you're not alone if you're going through something, or if you're feeling like you want to co-work with someone. And this type of content that I'm doing right now with just labeling on camera is something that you find relaxing like I do. Yeah, give me a little shout. Let me know that you like seeing this because I just want to make the type of videos that you guys actually want to see on my channel. I enjoy pretty much all the videos pertaining to small business. It's such a passion of mine. Love helping other people grow in their small business, or people who are starting a small business, thinking about starting a small business. It just lights a fire inside of me. So if you've watched this whole video through, thank you so much. Your
support means the world to me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Feel like I'm going through some hard times right now mentally and physically, not really feeling my best, and this is really a great outlet for me. So thank you for being here. I hope you have a really good day, and I will see you soon.